Clutch Truckers filmed before a live studio audience.
Us. We are the studio audience. Are you not putting two and two together? Come on.
Yeah, the whole Clutch Trucker family.
Yeah.
Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning into another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Okay, yeah, one of the gifts I got was from my wife was the Ninja Foodi. And so this will be the unboxing, and we did the unboxing at the house. So my son Justin helped film that. Ben was there to help get it out of the box, and then later on that night we cooked up a pizza. This was a Christmas Day in the oven, and also cooked one up in the Ninja Foodi to compare to see how they did, and it came out really well. So we're going to dive into all of that. You may have heard about this one, the Ninja Foodi. I have it right here. It's kind of a big toaster oven, and then they're all saying they're air fryers now, but they're basically big toaster ovens. And this one will cook a regular size pizza. Now, is this going to work in the truck? That's going to be the big question mark. We don't know. But I thought we'd at least do the unboxing today, and then later on tonight, going to try to cook up a Red Baron, full-size Red Baron pizza in here. And then tomorrow, as I'm getting my list and everything together in the truck, I will try plugging it into the inverter in the truck and see if it's going to work, and then figure out where in the heck I'm going to put it out there. But if it works, pizza's in the truck. Now, my wife found this at Kohl's, and I had looked online because I was kind of interested in them. Amazon didn't have it. Bed Bath & Beyond didn't have it. Target didn't have it. Nobody had it. Walmart had it for $100 more than the price it should have been. But this is another thing. She found the last one, probably the last one in the country, at our Kohl's in Cheyenne, and it was, I think, $179 or $169. Then she had her 30% off. So when all is said and done, it was around $120. But it shows here guilt-free fried cooking. It says reclaim your counter space. It'll flip up. I don't know if that's going to make any difference for me. Show you some more things you can cook in there. It says a big 45% larger usable cooking area. Can do 9 slices of toast, dehydrate, I don't care about that. Baking, sure, maybe I'll bake some cookies. Air broil, air roast, air fry. And of course the thing I care most about, pizzas. Oh, it's going now. Here we go, unboxing the Ninja Foodi air dryer oven. Ah, thank you. Having some assistance today, which is helpful. All right. Instructions, cautions, etc., etc. What is it? Etc. and Buddhists, etc., etc. You drank fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which has to be cleaned and sterilized. You lose, sir. Anyway. Willy Wonka. All right. Oh, that must be... It's got some weight to it. That must be a tray in there. And then, Ben, you want to help out here?
Yes.
Here, I'll tip, and you pull it out.
The entire thing?
Yeah, try pulling the whole thing out.
Get these first.
Alright, may have to kind of do a shakeout thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
There'll be a little in here.
Ah, alright.
There.
And it has a big bag, like all electronics always do. So there it is, basically out of the box. I guess, how does it open? On the side here? Ah, there it is. And here's some trays wrapped in that foam. This is like your tray for putting the pizza on. You can see inside, let's get the light in there, the cooking elements. And, oh, crumb tray to catch your crumbs. Well, there you go. Not too tall. This is why I thought I might be able to work with it in the truck. And we'll do our test a little bit later on tonight of a pizza. And the whole idea behind this little back part here is if it's on a countertop, the theory is then you can just take the whole unit turn it up, and see this little bottom part stays put, so it'll turn up against your backsplash. I don't know if this is going to be any advantage for me in the truck. Okay, we're trying this, and we're also going against the main oven in the house. The Ninja oven heated up in a matter of like 2 minutes. The main oven in the house took about, what, 7 minutes? Something like that. And we put a Red Baron pizza in there. There's even a light. And you can see it cooking oh so nicely. And the counter is counting down, says it's got 5 more minutes at 400 degrees. Alright, it counted down. I pulled the thing open and just slid it onto the box, and that looks like a pretty good cooked pizza. The taste test will come next.
That's the one thing I didn't really like.
Appears to be nice and crispy.
Quick cuts, like after the cook.
Hey, what are you doing, cat?
Pull up one of the slices and show the underside a little bit.
I still don't like this part. I love it again.
Alright, now the crusts are a little different. That one's the brick oven crust from Red Baron. That's the regular crust. That was cooked in the Ninja. That was cooked in the regular oven. They both did an equal job of cooking. However, I think I gotta say I like the brick oven crust better, but both are cooked all the way through, so I'm confident my Ninja will do a good job on either one. I did find a place to put it out here in the truck, and I'll show you where that is here. This is my storage area above the passenger and driver's seat at the very front. Works great. Yeah, I just had to sacrifice 2 of my boxes up above for storage. So one of them had the dog food bag in it. I just found a place to stuff that down under the cabinet where my George Foreman goes. There's a little bit extra room for dog food down there, so I stuck that there. The other one's sitting up in the cabinet with my clothes that's got some other food in it. So that's if this is going to work for the truck, I'm willing to sacrifice that space so that I can cook pizzas here in the truck. You saw how well it did there at the house. Cooked that Red Baron up just lovely. Alright, and so now tonight, for my first trial here on the truck, I did check to see if it would work on the inverter, and that seemed to do okay. It seemed to draw just about as much power as my microwave. So all I could find tonight here at this Turnpike Shell, off I-80 in Wauseon, Ohio is where I am tonight, is they have this, the Stouffer's French bread pizza, 2 of them in the box. So we're going to try that. And it has a good suggestion. You can either oven bake it for 24 minutes at 375. That seems like a long time to wait. Or you can do the quick bake for softer crust, which is what I'll do. You put it in the microwave for 2 pizzas. They say 2.5 minutes. All right. Then you take it out and you put it in. I'm going to put it in my Ninja Foodi. And it says you bake it on the center baking sheet. I'll put it on just the rack, in the center rack, because it's only that tall. It's, you know, after all, come on. And it says bake for 6 minutes. So then in a total of 8.5 minutes, using a little bit of the microwave and a little bit of the Ninja Foodi, should have some lovely Stouffer's French bread pizzas. So that'll be my first trial here in the truck. All right, so stand by. And they're off. Now I'll pull down the Ninja Foodi and get it ready to go. Had to hit the truck into high idle so that the inverter would work with the oven, but the pizzas are in there. They are cooking. Turn the light on for you. You can see them in there. So hopefully in another 5 minutes they'll be ready to go. There's a better view. There's my driver's seat right there. My little cabinet. Here's my bed, and there's the Ninja Foodi cooking my French bread pizza. You can see the pizza in there sizzling, cooking up pretty well. This does draw quite a bit of voltage, more than my microwave, so I have to kick my truck into high idle so it'll maintain, but it seems to be doing pretty good. Alright, Ninja shows only 30 seconds left at 425. And they're cooking away in there, you can see. It now says end and hot. So we'll pull them out. Open the door. Alright, there they are, pulled out onto the plate here in front of the Ninja Foodi. Looks pretty well cooked. I think I'm going to have a good meal tonight. Well, I was a little worried how my inverter would handle that, but once I kicked my truck into high idle, it seemed to handle it okay, and there it is. The French bread pizza is cooked in the well, first the microwave, and now the Ninja Foodi, and they cooked up real nice. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh yeah, French bread pizza. We'll give it a shot. It seemed to pull most of the voltage on the preheat, but then once it got going to regular, my inverter went from red to green. So, you know, I think it'll work all right for a regular pizza too. Maybe at 20 minutes at 400. Like I say, the preheat's going to take most of the voltage, so I just know I need to kick the truck into high gear, or I mean high idle, while it's doing that. But it seemed to cook them real good. And now the taste test. All right, French bread pizza, baby. Gotta love it. All right. Huh. Hot. Ha ha ha. Oh. Hot, but that is good. Good, real cooked pizza right here in my truck. Thanks to the Ninja Foodi. Oh yeah. Alright, so look for a follow-up video about a full, like, Red Baron or something, or a Tombstone, but man, if it does this good on the French bread pizza, oh yeah. Oh. Clutch Trucker approved. That's wonderful, baby. Pizza in the truck. My dream come true. All right, so today we're going to do the full pizza test. I have a Jack's Original Thin pepperoni pizza that I got here at the Roadie's All-American in Columbia City, Indiana. So, yep, luckily they had some frozen pizza in there. They just had the one brand. It was either this or Supreme, and I ain't doing Supreme. I don't like the veggies on there. So, got the pepperoni. So, we're going to try the Ninja Foodi on the full-size pizza. Have it sitting over here temporarily so I can cook the pizza. And as I learned from last time, I have to kick my engine up into high idle because it pulls a lot of voltage, especially on the preheat. So first off, turn the power button on. All right, and that's what it had left from last time. And then down here you have your temp and timer. So we're going to do temp. It said it wants 425, all right, which is what we're already at. And then timer, it said to cook it for 14 to 16 or 12 to 14 minutes. So we're going to put it at 14. All right, and then you just touch the button again for the preheat. And there you can see it says pre as it's heating up. And you can look down at my inverter and you see that middle button is red, or middle light is red. It's pulling about as much as it can pull right now. But I found after last time, once it's heated up, then that goes back to green or yellow. So it mainly only pulls a whole bunch of voltage on the preheat and then does pretty good. All right, so we'll let that preheat and I'll get the pizza unwrapped. All right, it just beeped. I mean, it took literally a minute and a half at most to preheat. All right, so it's already counting down the timer. Got my pizza right here in front. We'll take the top off, open her up. Whoops, I forgot to take that out. Let's do it real quick. There we go. Okay. Shouldn't have done that without some sort of gloves on or something, but we'll slide the old pizza right on in there into the oven and close her up and let her cook away. Okay, in the meantime, pulled my upper box from my shelf up there down, and I did remember to buy a pizza cutter when I was home since I got this gift. And just gonna pull out a couple of paper plates to eat her on. One thing I really like about this oven, it does have a light, so we can See, look inside while it's cooking away. Oh, yes. Still about 11 minutes to go. We'll check in a minute. Alright, now we'll just pull the thing out and we'll slide it onto the cardboard. Oh, yeah, that's cooked just right. Look at that. That looks good. And I'm just going to turn it off here. And that little thing stays on because the fan stays on while it's cooling down. So that's in cooling down mode. And there's my lovely cooked Jack's pepperoni pizza thin crust. Yeah, that's cooked just perfectly. Look at that. That's a good looking pizza, baby. Oh, that's a good looking pizza. You know, slice her up. Alright, there it is, all cut up, and ready to go. Alright, so I'd call our first full pizza in the truck test a success. Look at that. Oh, doesn't that look good? This is a Jack's thin crust. I would imagine like a regular DiGiorno or a Red Baron's, the type we like at home a lot. We'll take a few more minutes. This only took literally about 10 minutes to cook. Probably, I think when we cooked the Red Baron one at the house, it said, you know, 16 or 14 to 18 minutes, something like that. I think we cooked it about 15, 16. So the Ninja Foodi cooks real fast, and it does just as good as your oven at the house. And if you got, I've got a 1500 watt inverter. It, like I say, pulls the voltage real heavy at first. Maybe if I had a 2000 watt, it wouldn't pull quite as hard. But it cooked it. I just have to kick the truck into high idle mainly for the preheat. Outside of that, it just cycles itself back on every now and then and doesn't ever pull as much. It's only the preheat that really pulls hard. So I think that's a good success, which means I get to keep having pizza cooked right here in the truck. Yeah, baby. I was trying to let it cool down just a little bit because I'm sure it's still really hot, but we'll give it a shot here. Oh, yeah. Cooked. It cooked all the way through. Wonderful. I don't think I've ever had Jack's before. That's a pretty good pizza. Oh, yeah. My dreams have come true. I can cook pizza in the truck. Okay, and if you saw my latest Instagram today is, what, the 5th? Something like that? Yep, 5th of January. Sorry, Rusty. Anyway, just finally finished editing that video about the Ninja Foodi. And boy, am I glad my wife found that at Kohl's. Because I tried to get it on Amazon and they weren't going to be available until late February, early March. So, you know, I would recommend this oven. It's a great little toaster oven to cook pizzas on, and if you want to do other things too, but my main concern was the pizza. And it cooks them real good. I cooked one up and, well, I was waiting to get unloaded today. So it was a beautiful thing, right, Rusty? And now I can cook pizza in the truck. I'm a happy guy. So, Clutch Trucker approved. Ninja Foodi, yeah, you've made my life a lot better. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. If you would like to comment or like, please do both of those. Only if you want to. I get to your comments. Sometimes takes a day or two because I'm a working truck driver. Check out our coffee and Patreon if you want to help support the channel. And also check out Clutch Trucker at Instagram, Clutch Trucker at Twitter. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug.